This is the book of Revelation, chapter 9, verse 13. And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns of the golden altar which is before the Most High, verse 14, saying to the sixth angel which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Revelation, chapter 9, verse 13 through 14, is that I'm going to show a couple of articles in which the wars in the Middle East are going to get a whole lot bigger. All right, the conflicts are going to get, all right, major. There's going to be more deaths. There's going to be more weapons being used, okay? Warplanes being used, all right? So on and so forth, all right? And these are the times that we're in because we're in a time of prophecy, all right? And the Lord has commanded his angels, all right, to stir up that region for his will, for prophecy, all right? And that's what we do here at Great Millstone through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. We bring out the words of prophecy because they are faithful and true. That's the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Okay, and that's the only thing you're going to see from us here on out is bringing out prophecy, okay, for edification for the elect's sake, all right, because we're in a time of great judgment, all right, and this war is going to drag, okay, who the Lord wants into that war. Best believe a draft is coming for you Americans, all right, walking here, all right, you blockheads here in America. So let's start with this article. The war for Eastern Syria is just getting started. You're damn right. Over the past couple of years, it has seemed increasingly inevitable that renowned regional conflict will ultimately erupt, with Iran and its allies pitched against Israel. Scratch that. Imposters, the JJs, the 1948ers, the small hats with the big nose, and Babylon the Great. Okay, so it jumps off right off the page of where everything's heading to. And by the way, this is the Arab News. This is a pro-Western news journal because when I was reading this, all right, the way they were writing it, they were siding with America's ambitions and agenda. All right, but hey, the point is that they know that this war is going to get bigger. That's the point. Okay. Following a period when southern Lebanon or perhaps Iraq looked like potential flashpoints, attention is turning to the battle for control over eastern Syria as a conduit for broader regional influence. Right, okay, that's why I brought out Revelation chapter 9, verse 13 through 14, because, hey, that's the angels are been loosed to stir up that region, all right, because that's where you're going to see, all right, World War III pop off in the Middle East, in the Levant, okay? And it's so interesting that Eastern Syria, all right, that's where, let's get a map, okay? Eastern Syria map. All right, here's Eastern Syria, Del Azor. This is where a lot of American troops have been attacked. All right, this is where America have been stealing oil in that Del Azor province. But if you notice, that's where the Euphrates River is at. Okay, Eastern Syria, this region right here. Okay, and that the Lord has, all right, commanded his angels to set it off. Get that war popping, all right? Get it hot, all right? And that's why, all right, we're living in exciting times, okay? Yes, it's dangerous times, All right, but it's also exciting times, and that's why you got to get your head, all right, locked in, all right, with Yahweh Shai, walking in the Spirit, okay? And staying with prophecy is walking in the Spirit, all right? So just wanted to show you this region where the eastern Syria is located, what they're speaking of. So let's continue on with this article. It says, the recent Washington Post publication of leaked U.S. intelligence documents exposed how Iran is preparing militants in Syria for a new phase of lethal attacks against U.S. troops there. Right, and expect more American casualties, while also working with Russia on a broader strategy to drive Americans out of the region altogether. Okay, and so this is the narrative from here on out. According to these documents, as part of Balashar's aspirations to reassert control in the East, on November 2022, a high-level meeting of Russian, Iranian, and Syrian military and intelligence officials agreed to establish a coordination center for waging a campaign against U.S. assets. All right, and you can continue reading, but because when you continue reading further, they're going to be more pro-American. Okay, but yeah, they're letting you know, this war in the Middle East, in Eastern Syria location is going to get a whole lot bigger. You ain't seen nothing yet. Okay, and expect the draft. Expect the term conscription on your news feed, on your media, all right, for you American bobbleheads. So next article, U.S. occupation forces send 45 tankers of Syrian oil to bases in Iraq. Right, and this is the major reason why, okay, all right, these wars are getting bigger because Russia, Iran, and Syria see what America is doing. Also China, all right, they're seeing that America is just stealing the oil. Okay, like some thieves that they are, bandits. Okay, and so they want to put a stop to it. All right, because the Middle East is where a lot of oil is at, a lot of resources at, and okay, these nations want to have control over it, dominance over this region. Okay, because of the oil. All right, oil. All right, is like gold. Okay, you need oil for everything. Okay. It says U.S. occupation forces have used dozens of tanker trucks to smuggle crude oil from Syria's northeastern province of Asaka to bases in neighboring Iraq. Syria officials, new agency Sana, citing local sources in the town of Yarabaya, reported that 45 tankers laden with stolen oil rumbled through the illegal Mahmoudiya border, crossing on Saturday and heading towards Iraqi territories. Okay. On Thursday, Deputy Chairman of the Federal Council of the Russian Parliament, Konstantin Kosachev, said the president of U.S. military forces in Syria lacks legal justification. He said deployment amounts to occupation territories of a member state of the United Nations. Right, because America is illegally in that region. Okay, occupying, Syrian territory, and Syria is part of the United Nations. Okay, so that goes to show you that United Nations shit is bullshit. America's doing whatever they want to do. Okay, let's get to Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. Right, that's these Edomites, these so-called white people. All right, mainly America, because America is the hammer of the whole earth. All right, Babylon the Great. Okay, its military is everywhere. All right, doing whatever the hell it wants. It'll steal, rob, kill for its own ambitions. All right, that's the American military. All right, and that's why all these nations are seeing it and they're getting roused up. And that's why, again, back to Revelation chapter 9, verse 13 through 14. All right, the angels have been commanded to stir that region up. All right, to make sure that these nations get at each other's necks. All right, and America is going to be the target. All right, public enemy number one. All right, but the just shall live by his faith. Right, and this is what we believe in. All right, the reason why we go into these current events, because we clearly see that the Lord is, all right, setting this man up, all right, to be judged. All right, and having all these different geopolitical scenarios, all right, gearing towards World War III. All right, and we believe, okay, that the reason why the Lord is doing this is to judge them and and at the same time deliver us from the judgment. Okay, and that's why all this is happening, because America has to be judged for its wickedness. Okay, for what it's done. All right, to the children of Israel, for what it's done to the earth. Okay, and you heathens, all right, you're all going to partake in this judgment too. All right, yes, these Edomites are going to get the full brunt of the judgment, but you other heathens, you're going to get judged too. All right, everybody's getting judged. All right, because you all had a hand, all right, in our downfall. All right, Psalm 83. I don't have to get it. You can read for yourself. But again, this is what we believe in. This is our faith. Okay, and when we see this devil Esau Edom, all right, doing things that's going to cause World War III, all right, we're lifted up in the spirit because we know, hey, this has to happen. 5, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he's a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and as that's death. Right, again, what the fuck is America doing in Syria? Okay, illegally, according to Russia, all right. Russia knows the policy of the United Nations, all right? Why is America there, all right? Because America, Babylon the Great, all right, is fulfilling prophecy. He can never keep it at home. He's a proud man. He's everywhere, all right? And he'll steal, kill, and rob for his own bad ambitions, all right? So America's just playing its role in prophecy, all right? Which is beautiful because you're going to be judged. All right, that's the end all be all. You will be judged according to prophecy. All right, nobody is escaping the Lord's wrath. Everybody's moving to the tune of prophecy. Okay, let's get this scripture. Just going with the spirit. Proverbs. All right, 16. Right? Proverbs 69. A man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directeth his steps. And that's what it is, man. The Lord is directing all you heathens, okay? Including you Edomites, all right? You're all going, all right, into World War III. Okay? You're all going to be engaging in full-blown warfare mode, all right? And that's for your judgment, for what you've done to the children of Israel, okay, and to the earth, okay, because y'all destroyed this planet, all right, but that's the reason why, okay, so everybody's moving to the tune of prophecy, whether you believe it or not, okay, so America is fulfilling, all right, its prophetic role, Russia's fulfilling its prophetic role, all right, you other heathens, you're fulfilling your prophetic role, all right, even you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, you're fulfilling your prophetic role. All right? It's what it is. But the point is, again, I want to go off off topic, on a tangent. But the point is that America, Babylon the Great, once again, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5, yea, also because he transgressed by wine, meaning his philosophies, his weird activities, all right? Now they want to sanction Uganda, all right? They want to do things to Uganda because Uganda doesn't want that LGBTQ lifestyle in their country. Yeah. He is a proud man, okay? Neither keepeth at home, right? Again, this oil, who enlarges his desires hell, and as that death, right? Because wherever America goes, okay, it brings death. It cannot be satisfied, right? Cannot be satisfied. But gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? And it's him that laid himself with thick clay, right? When you go into this words, and we hear a Great Millstone, we go into words to get an understanding of meanings, all right? It's Ibatya. Okay, I bought yat. Okay, I bought yat. All right, which means weight of pledges, heavy debts, and all you got to do is go to the U.S. debt clock. America has heaped onto itself all these debts, all right, to try to keep its hegemony, its dominance on the world, all right, which it's leading to World War III. Yeah, yippee. All praises to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, because this has to happen. 7. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them? Right. 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the realm of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and all that dwell therein. Right. Again, that's why I said in this article, all right, the war for Eastern Syria is just getting started. All right. Because look what America's doing. Just stealing shit. All right. Spoiling. And now it's about to be spoiled. Okay. What about the JJs, the 1948ers? Okay. Oh, before I get into that, another article just proves that America's preparing. America sees it too, and they're preparing for major attacks in that region. That's why the United States sent its HIMARS missile system to Syria. Okay, in the Del Azor region, again, the Euphrates River. All right, because why? The missile system was sent to American bases in Alamo oil field and Conoco gas plant. Right, because they know that Russia, Iran, Syria are gearing up, all right, for a assault, okay, on their military. Okay, it is what it is, man. All right, this is, again, the will of the Lord, and I'm giving it to the will of the Lord. The Lord is setting us all up. Command the angels, all right, get these motherfuckers to kill each other, all right, and that's what I'm all for it, all right, because hey, we need this to happen so we get the hell up out of here. So now, but what about the JJs, right? Because in that article it said the 1948ers, all right, the imposters. DEPCA files, right? DEPCA.com. Gallant, all right? A war with Iran, Hezbollah, the gravest challenge to Israel, to JJ, 1948ers, home front in 75 years, right? Hot off the press. This is exciting stuff, all right? In all of the 1948 75 years, its civilian population can face its most disastrous challenges ever, from potential war with Iran or its Lebanese proxy Hezbollah, said Defense Minister Yoav Gallant on Monday, June 5th. He spoke at the Home Front Command in Ramleh while visiting the IDF's ongoing firm hand multi-front exercise. Right, because right now the JJs, the 1948ers, okay, they're in a drill, all right, it's called Operation Firm Hand. All right, which they're doing a drill on a full assault with Iran, the Persians. Okay, so this is happening right now. Okay, it says the JJ's high-level security cabinet convened Sunday night at the military's main operational command bunker in Tel Aviv to simulate decision-making by the political echelon during a potential multi-front war. On May 29th, the 1948er JJ's Defense Forces launched a large-scale 2-week drill across the country dubbed Firm Hand, involving troops from the Standing Reserve Army from nearly all units. Right, so something major is coming. Again, the Lord has commanded the angels to stir that region up, okay? And you Edomites, you so-called white people, you going into that war, okay? As well as the rest of you heathens, all right? Get ready for a draft. Get ready for conscription, okay? That word conscription, all right? Let that resonate in your mind, because you're going to hear that term conscription. I won't be surprised this year that the media starts writing, okay, pieces on why conscription is needed, all right, for the betterment of the people, all right, here in Babylon the Great. Why a voluntary service, all right, is not working anymore. Because again, I found an article on this. It's very interesting. Check this out. Real Clear Defense. Terror. What's it called? What was it? Peace Draft. I believe that's. Here it is. Yep. It says right. This article came out in February. It's called Real Clear Defense. Okay, that's what this site is called. And this article came out in February. It says, we need a peacetime draft. Our nation is facing a national security threat. There are not enough military-age people joining the U.S. Armed Forces. Yet the world is still a threatening place, necessitating robust American military. Democracy is being tested in Ukraine. China's a looming threat over another democracy, Taiwan. The United States must be ready to answer these and other potential challenges. Right, you forgot the Middle East, because that's where the heart of the World War III is going to be at. Okay, that's where the start of World War III is going to be at, in the Middle East. Okay, in the Levant. So there you go. You can read this article. I'll post it so you can read along. Okay, but it's coming, and that's why the scriptures say. Time to get another scripture. Where is it at? I got it on deck. Where is it? There we go. No, not that one. Here it is. That's it. I'm bringing that one out next. Second Esdras chapter 16 and 33. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall... Wait, you know what? Let me start Salakia. Let me start at 32. And the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel there through. Right. Why is that? Because there's going to be a heavy depopulation of men on the planet because of the wars. Right? Because in 33, it says the virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. Right. There's going to be, less man on the planet. And that's why a lot of these women are going to be mourning, because there'll be no help. There's no husbands. All right. They'll either die from the wars or die from starvation. Okay. 34. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. 35. Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. 36. Behold, the word of the Lord, receive it. Believe not the gods whom the Lord spake. 37. Because the plagues, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. Right. All right. That's why you're supposed to be trusting in the words of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. You're not supposed to be believing, any of these false gods. All right. What they're teaching in these false religions. Okay. What these, BS governments are saying, because this is another God. All right. Because there are people that actually believe in the state. They worship the state. Okay. They believe their power, their God is the government. All right. Believe not what the fuck they saying. All right. The Lord has the whole world ready for World War III. It's already set up. Okay. And a lot of men are going to perish in this war. Let's get it in with another scripture. Okay. So you're clearly seeing that region being stirred up for World War III. Everybody lottie-dottie, everybody of military age will be going into that war, whom the Lord has deemed to go into that place. Okay, because it's of the Lord. If you've been conscripted to go to fight in that war, all right, that's of the Lord. All right, and if you're a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, all right, which are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, or if you're an Israelite foreigner that are among the nations that may even look like the other nations, all right, and you've been conscripted to go to that war, don't go. All right, say I'd rather go to jail. All right, I have a strong religious belief. All right, and I do not believe in these fighting in your wars. These wars are set up for the Lord for judgment. All right. And that's what it is. The reason why this is all happening, because it's judgment. The Lord has pronounced judgment. You know what? Let me bring this out, because this is what I wanted to go to. All right. And I'll close out with this. Let's go back. All right. Second Esdras 16, chapter 60, verse 1. Woe, meaning death and destruction, be unto thee, Babylon, Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Syria. 2. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is set upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is set among you, and who may quench it? Right, there you go. For your destruction at hand. So this is the Lord judging y'all. All right, for all your wickedness. All right, especially you Edomites, you so-called white people. Okay, and that's why these JJs, these 1948ers are going to drag all you Edomites, you so-called white people, into that World War III. All right, and you clearly see it's happening. All right, you clearly see it. So again, Lord willing is less edifying. All right, I know I was jumping here and there through the spirit, but hey, it's all for edification for the sincere Akim and Akwab that believe in Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. The wars are coming. There's no stopping. It's going to get bigger. All right, we're in the time of prophecy. Okay, and again, as Apostle Tahar deemed it, this is the year 2023, the hopeful year that all the prophecies are fulfilled. And best believe, okay, World War III is going to be fulfilled. All right, maybe not this year. All right, that's why we say the hopeful year. Hopefully, because we hope, but hey, it's of the Lord. All right, but it's coming. All right, this war is coming. And a lot of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, you're not ready. Okay, you're not ready. All right, you're partying and bullshitting. You're playing around. Okay, you're supposed to put on as the elect. You're supposed to be Israelites. All right, not move as a heathen, not move as a blockhead, not move as an American. All right, but some of y'all are moving as an American. Even those that claim to be Israel, y'all moving as Americans. Well, the Lord is about to pull your whole card real soon to see if you are about his word. All right, because a lot of people are about to get rocked in this war. And with that, I want to give all praise and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rukah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who grew well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth to sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep enduring, keep the faith, keep pushing, keep fighting, keep studying. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostles and elders. As you can see, we're almost out of here. We're clearly at the end. The Lord is gearing this place up for war. He's commanded his angels to ignite World War III. All right. All we're waiting on, all right, is that digital R, the M to the O to the B, which is literally coming. All right. Just got to be patient. For the few sisters that are watching, keep studying when you pray. Pray with your cover. Shalom and a Bible. Shalom.